What is up, all my fellow Turbos? This is SteveTurbo of the Hyper Arcade Turbo Bros, coming to you with another Turbocast. God, that feels good to say. So, as you probably noticed from the title of the video, this is going to be another Amiibo video. Now, I know what you all are thinking. SteveTurbo, you've always made angry Amiibo videos. I don't know. Why this is going to be more of the same? It's okay. It is okay, all my lovely Turbos, because this is going to be a happy Amiibo video. But we'll get into that. Do not worry. Stay tuned. So earlier this week, I got a message from a good buddy of mine telling me that Marth and Ike Amiibos were slowly making their way into the stores again. It was basically going to be a trickle effect. They were going to slowly trickle the Marth and the Ike Amiibos into various retailers. The most prominent one of these, GameStop. So, this happened on a Wednesday. Now, I'm sitting at work, and this was a chaotic day right from the get-go. The power kept flickering off at my work. So, I decided to walk down the street to the local GameStop just on a lark. Just on that little lark. Just on, that rumor that he told me that Marth and Ike Amiibos were going to be back in the stores. I figured, why not? What could it hurt? This was about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, almost. So, I walk into the store, and there's not a soul around. Now remember, the power had just flicked back on, and I decided to take my 15-minute break. So, I go over to the GameStop, and there's nobody in the store. Blank, barren. I'm like, okay, cool. So I walk up to the counter, I talk to the guy, and I say, hey man, I know you probably heard this a lot today, but I heard there's a possibility that you guys might have Marth and Ike Amiibos. The guy went like this. He's like, okay. He told me the nitty-gritty about it all. He said that, they were only getting 2 Marth Amiibos, and they were getting a few Ikes, and most of them, the 2 Marths were for pre-orders that were unfulfilled from launch. And the other ones, the Ikes, were the same story. But he said, I might have an Ike that I can sell you. So he walks to the back, and he gets the box. This is a delivery box. It hadn't even been opened yet. And he pulls out a fresh Ike Amiibo. That's right. He pulled out a fresh Ike Amiibo, ready for me to buy. And I said, well, what about the Marth, man? I said, is there anything you can do for me? Is there anything you can do for me, please? I said, I'm not a scalper. I'm not a dude who's going to throw this up on eBay. I'm not doing this to make money. I said, I'm just a guy that loves Fire Emblem, that wants to collect these cool figures for this franchise that I love. And, he said, I might be able to do something for you. So he makes a few calls. And lo and behold, there is one other store in the area that has not sold through their Marth Amiibos. They had just received them. So he basically told them to ship that Marth Amiibo to the GameStop store that was near me. So I was like, okay, this is awesome. He said, I got you one, man. He's like, I got you one. He said, be back here 7 p.m. Friday night. He said, you're lucky. You're the first person in. I know you're a genuine guy. I know you come in here and you buy a lot of Amiibos. You buy a lot of pop vinyl figures. You come in here and you buy a lot of stuff. So I said, man, I will be here 7 p.m. So, oh man, my hands were shaking because I got to take Ike home that day. Here he is. Ah! Oh man, there he is. This is oh man, what I went through for you. Ugh. So, I got to take Ike home that day. And I told a couple friends about it. I didn't want to tell a whole bunch of people because I figured, I'm not trying to, give this GameStop guy grief. I'm just trying to make his life easy since he's making my life easy. So, 2 days pass. Grueling 2 days. And I'm like, oh man, what if something happens? What if he can't get the Marth Amiibo for me? Man, that's going to suck. I'm not going to be mad because he tried to do everything he could. So, I basically played it by chance. So, me and my girlfriend, we drove out, and we get there. It's probably about, 6:55, and I walk into the store, and the same GameStop guy looks at me and just gives me this motion. And there he pulls it from behind the counter. This right here. This right freaking here, ladies and gentlemen. These two are safe. They will never be in the hands of scalpers. These ones are in safe homes. Now, I like to call Marth here one of the Infinity Amiibos. The reason why? It has nothing to deal with infinite stock. No. I compare the Infinity Amiibos to the Infinity Gems from the Marvel Universe. Relics of great power. So rare and so few. So rare and so few. So I brought these home and I was waiting to get them home to show all of you guys. I was waiting to show all of you guys this. Oh man. Oh my. Get. He doesn't want to come out. He doesn't want to come out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. He's out of the box and he's worthless. He's worthless. And all I have to say is this. Get at me. That's all I gotta say. Fuck scalpers, man. Fuck scalpers. You didn't get any extra money for this guy off of me. My patience paid off. And here he is in all his prime form. Yeah. But let's not mince words. Here's the other one. Are you ready to scream, scalping scum? Oh, there's $50 that you're not gonna get. There he is. Woo! Look at Ike. Big ol' Ike. Big ol' Ike. But you know, of course, that requires the same thing again. Yeah. So, here's the thing, guys. I'm not a scalper, as you can see. I just ripped these two right out of the box. Right out of the box. Two of the rarest amiibos on the market. Ripped them right out of the box. Why? Because I want them out of the box. I want to use them the way they were intended to be used. I'm going to level them up. I'm going to play with them. I'm going to actually use these things. And they're going to sit proudly on my shelf. I was keeping Ike in the box for 2 days for you guys. For you to see that little insanity of an unboxing. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to prove to you guys that this is what I do. I get these things, I take them out of the box, and I appreciate them. Now, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of you guys who cringed at me doing that are probably collectors, and I understand. Please forgive me. I know you guys keep them in the box to preserve them, but me, I wanted to prove a point. And that was with the little flashy logo you saw before. So yeah. So, now here's a little bit of more news. So Nintendo released on their Facebook today a notice that they are going to be slowly releasing more Marth, more Ike, and more Meta Knight. Ah! I need Meta Knight. I need Meta Knight. I actually managed to snag a Meta Knight from Best Buy for Mojo, and he loves it. Now, Mojo keeps all his amiibos in the box. He has no intention to sell them, but he keeps them all in the box because he doesn't want them to get harmed or damaged or anything. He's a rare amiibo collector, too. James does the same thing with his Rosalina and rare amiibos. They both do it, so it's okay. But they said that over the next few days, as of this video's recording, they are going to be releasing more Marth, Ike, and Meta Knight stock. What else is next? I do not know. But the Great Amiibo Restock is happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening this glorious day that we've been waiting for. Is finally here. And it feels good. It feels so damn good. So good. Yeah. This is happiness, ladies and gentlemen. Pure and simple. Now, a little bonus for you guys. That was actually not the only thing that I walked out of GameStop with today. As I mentioned before, I am a pop vinyl collector. I really love pop vinyls. And while we were, while I was chit-chatting with the GameStop guys, I noticed a girl brought up this. A reverse flash pop vinyl. I wasn't even aware that these were out yet. I had no idea. I love the Flash television series, and I love the Flash in general. He's my second favorite DC hero behind Green Lantern. And she brought him up and said that, oh, he's got a problem with his eye. His eye's a little guffed up. I don't know if you guys can see, but his eye is a little guffed up. But she's a stickler for perfection, so I was like, well, I was like, if you don't want him, I'll happily take him. I'll just treat him as an error print or whatever. And, she mulled it over for a moment, and she handed him over. And I walked out with him. And sadly, I had spent all the money that I could, and I had asked the GameStop guy if they had a Flash back there just to see. And they didn't, but he was willing to do the same thing to get me one. And again, just really, really cool. So, yeah, Reverse Flash, we'll go ahead and do a quick unboxing for him, too. Come on, come here, you. Get out of there. Eobard Thorn. Yeah. He is awesome. I really, really love him. He's, of course the television series Reverse Flash, so he's not completely yellow. But I kind of like the black motif there. I mean, it blends really well. I mean, he's kind of like a bumblebee almost. But again, really cool pop vinyl figure. I love the Flash television show, so this was a must-have. A couple other ones that I picked up this week amongst all this crazy toy madness. I did pick up 2 of the Avengers Age of Ultron series pop vinyls. I got the new Iron Man Age of Ultron pop vinyl. He's really cool, stands up easily on any desk, doesn't take up a whole lot of room. So really, really cool figure here. They sit on my work desk here, along with my other pop vinyls. And I also picked up Captain America of the Age of Ultron set as well. And they're bobbleheads. Ah! Do you like Hyper Arcade Turbo Bros videos, Captain America? I'll take that as a yes. So, that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I have. And keep an eye out for those Marth, Ike, and Meta Knight amiibos. And for all my Turbos, I know that none of you are scalpers. I hope that you guys have a lot of great success, and I hope that you find the Marth, Ike, and Meta Knight amiibos. So, with that said, let's get to the ending part. So, I want to know, share your success stories, or if not so successful stories. Let me know, did you manage to find a Marth, Ike, or upcoming Meta Knight amiibo? Did you have any success? Were you able to get some of these most coveted amiibos? Were you able to find them? And if you did, share your story. Share it in the comment section below, because you guys know that I love reading them. I read every single comment on the videos, and I want to know. Also, let me know if you've just managed to find any other cool ones. If you found a Pit somewhere, or a Little Mac, or a Captain Falcon by chance. Share those stories too. Most of all, my fellow Turbos, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That always lets you see these videos first thing, and you can see all the upcoming Turbocasts. We'll be covering Wave 4 of the Amiibos as they come out, and we'll be doing a little unboxing of anything that we manage to get. So, until then, guys, this has been another Turbocast. Turbo out.